MINTINESS.
Take the world. Make.
MINTINESS.
Take the world!
So you guys seem to have been enjoying watching my invasions with Mint Chocolate Chip, this insane-looking character I made, who has set out to use his minty power to freshen the breath of all beings in the lands between. And I've gotten some questions about the build, which is actually incredibly simple. So here's a walkthrough of how I made the Lord of Minty Freshness. This is a level 20 build with a weapon upgrade of +3. That will get you invasions in all the early levels of the game, those being Limgrave, Weeping Peninsula, Caelid, and Lakes of Liurnia. I don't like twinking, so since those are the areas we're going to be invading, those are also the areas where we're going to be getting our equipment from. First, the weapon. I decided to go with something poison because I like the idea of the green minty aura and the desperate coughing as the freshness ravages your lungs. I tried a few different poison-infused weapons, like dual curved swords or a spear, and they worked okay, but I usually just ended up killing the opponent by hitting them rather than from the poison, and I really wanted to let the poison do the work. So instead of that approach, I went with the venomous fangs. Found in the abandoned cave in Caelid, these weapons are special because they have deadly poison. This is a special type of poison in Elden Ring that the Serpent Boneblade also has, but it's too late in the game to use it. It still does the same total poison damage, but in much less time. Their health decreases at a quicker rate. This deadly poison makes this poison idea much more viable. For the Ash of War, I chose Storm Stomp, which is found in the Gatefront Ruins in Limgrave. This is a great Ash of War because the Stomp combos into a light attack, and due to the short range of the weapons, this can be very handy to more reliably land hits and get the poison going. As far as actually getting the poison going, some other great moves on this weapon are the running heavy attack, which can combo into a roll catch if you use the running light attack right after, and the jumping heavy attack. That's about it for the weapon, although there is one optional step, which is to poison infuse the weapon. What that does is keep the rate of damage of the deadly poison, but makes it last longer, as long as the regular poison. This isn't necessary, but it can certainly be powerful since you'll have to worry about poisoning them again fewer times. The drawback though is that you'll have to kill Radahn at level 20 to get into Nokron, so you can get the Whetstone Blade that lets you poison infuse weapons, which can be pretty tough. Alright, on to armor. As far as armor goes, I just have the old aristocrat shoes cause, well, talismans, you'll have space for up to 3 if you kill Radahn, and 2 if you kill Margit, which you'll have to so you can get the Bloody Finger. I recommend using the Carrion Filigreed Crest so you can do more Storm Stomps, the Green Turtle Talisman because when you are this vulnerable, extra stamina recovery is very helpful, and finally the Furled Fingers Trick Mirror so everyone can see your shiny minty skin. For levels, you'll want to start with the Wretch class. Don't be tempted to put any stats into Strength or Dexterity. They will not really increase your damage output much at all, and you already meet the requirements to hold the fangs without leveling those. And especially don't be tempted to put points into Arcane for Poison. At this upgrade level, you won't see another point in Poison buildup until 9 whole level ups. Put everything into Vigor until it's at 29. It's the only stat with useful returns this early on. That's all you will be leveling. That about wraps it up, but I do have some tips as well. I would definitely recommend visiting the merchant on the beach by the first step. He sells the boluses to cure poison, as well as the cookbook to craft the boluses. And it's handy to have boluses on hand because people will very frequently see that you are poisoning them, and then will try to poison you too. Don't forget to collect your golden seeds, sacred tears, and your physic while you're running around these early game areas. That's it. You can make your own Mint Man. Now you can help me make the world a fresher place.